here. I'm on YouTube. Yeah. What's up, David? What's up, Laura?
Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world.
What's up, Jody?
Hello to everybody.
Y'all got to check out that link I put in the chat. Is this the channel? Oh my God, it's crazy.
Oh,
It's all about.
hey, Jody,
Yeah.
how you doing? Little Laura's here. Skyfly, Russell.
Or Joel Russell. How's it going?
Here comes Dominic.
Chick is nuts in this video. Oh my God. That's actually an interesting channel. I went down a rabbit hole today on that.
What have I missed?
Oh, that link I put in the chat of that channel. It's a guy goes around and videotaping like the cops, like running the homeless out of Venice Beach and stuff. He does all kinds of different videos. The vendor ones are pretty interesting where he runs the vendors off the pier. The cops do. All these illegal vendors.
Uh-huh.
Followed by the Twin Steamers Champlain 174.
You got several ships downbound and a couple upbound. But the ones that everybody's been watching is they got another ship in tow. It's out at Lakeport, which is about 5-10 miles out. And it is a what was a ship they used to go to one island and back and forth. It's a good sized ship and it's in tow. It's going to bound be dismantled.
What are you gonna go catch it?
No, it's raining.
Cricket's
See?
raining.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. Yep. I had that problem yesterday. Raining in the afternoon.
Then there's a cruise ship right behind it. Downbound.
That's the game I'm playing. I don't know. Sims, GTA,
Hello, Rob.
truckers, European truckers, Euro trucks.
Justin, I know you're going to call me Mr.
Hey, there's Walsh Rob.
Do
Hey,
what?
I said, I know you're going to call me now, Rob Murray.
Rob Murray. Okay, what's your issue? What's your tech issue?
I, hang on, I'll be back now.
Okay.
That's his problem. The dogs.
Power wash sim. Oh my God.
Yes. Now I forgot what I was going to say.
There's a cruise ship that's coming down. That's one of those big French ones.
Oh, okay.
There's a smaller one here. And here is that tug with the thing in tow.
Ooh.
A bit like that.
And there's Hodges in the chat.
Is he-
Hey.
Apparently they didn't have a part for his truck, so now he has to go another day or two without a car.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
because he's got to take his truck, the rental truck back in the morning because he can't afford to pay it till next week.
Mhm.
Um, Always something, isn't it?
Why not?
About the time you think you got everything figured out.
Yep.
Yeah, life
Yep.
likes to kick you in the nuts. What's up, Mark?
Just as you get there, it's like a game of snakes and ladders.
Yep.
Just about to get there.
So his
Thanks.
sister had a car for him to use, but he got there and the battery was dead. Now he's got to get a ride to go get a battery, take it to the car.
Oh,
Well, if you're waiting for your ride and you want to use your phone and join us, you can do that.
his phone's probably going to go dead.
That'd be par for the course, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I know. And here comes
Okay.
Laura.
Hey, Laura.
Now that's what I was going to say. What's the deal with this Lego thing?
I mean, this thing.
No, you. I got up and saw a notification that you'd done some sort of Lego stream.
That's a Lego
only
right there.
Took her 3 hours. No, they're called mini cubes.
Mini cubes.
Huh.
It's not actually a Lego brand.
Is it Lego or Lego?
Lego.
Lego.
Sounds
Sounds like you're saying let go.
We've got some strange people in Australia calling them Legos.
Oh God, I just.
Well, it sounds like you're saying let go. It's Legos.
Yeah, Lego.
Let go.
No, Mark, he let it go back to the bank.
There's no Y in it.
Paul says
No,
that
they're-
his new engine is running good. It's just that he needs some new transmission cooler lines.
Oh no.
I always thought that they would just bend and make them put the connectors on the end themselves at a shop, but I guess not.
They probably had to order them, which means they'll be there most likely tomorrow. And
Well,
they'll get them put on.
he says probably the first of the week.
I don't know. Well, I don't know about up there, but down here, parts stores usually they can order a part and have it to you next day.
Echo by
Because-
echo.
Because a lot of states have warehouses and they do quick shipments to the stores.
But see, here's
warehouses.
the deal, Justin. I don't know if the shop wants to work that hard, you know?
Yeah.
They got his truck, they got the engine in, and they're just sitting there twiddling their thumbs. Probably working on somebody else's car or
Yep.
truck. But you're right. If there's always a will, there's a way, you know?
Well, it's just
Yep.
like tires. No, 90% of the time, actually, you go to most tire shops and they can have the tires. They can order them and have them within a few hours. They'll have a delivery truck
Some
delivering
places
from the
actually
warehouse.
have a warehouse built in. Well, some of them here do.
Paul says it's a Ford only part. And it's a
Bro.
long weekend.
Well, you get prepared to wait for about 2 months on fucking dealers. man.
Because see, here's the deal.
Fucking
Canada
dealers.
has their Memorial Day is tomorrow,
Oh no.
Monday.
Oh yeah, so they'll be closed. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it's definitely gonna be Monday then. And that's even if Ford can get it to them that quick. Because let's face it, the dealers down here suck ass getting parts. You'll order a part, they'll be like, "Oh, it's going to take a week and a half."
I'm eating food for a minute again. We'll maybe talk about it in a bit, Justin. I'm pulling my ear out with a fucking crap.
What'd he say?
Yeah.
Well, what?
I said I'm eating for a minute.
Oh, he's eating dinner. Okay.
So
Okay.
don't worry about
Oh, you're eating the dog. Okay.
Yeah, you can eat on camera.
He went out there. He was like, "I'll show you, you little bastard."
Yeah, Tim's not here. Tim's not here, Rob. You can eat on
If he's
camera.
not here, you can eat on camera.
Oh no, you're all right.
What was your
Sorry.
question though?
Just I don't know.
Jesus, you're worse than Murray.
I'm worse than who?
I said you're worse than Murray. At least Murray remembers what he wanted to ask me.
I've run out of C drive.
Hey, Corey. Go ahead, Rob. I was just saying hello to Corey Mono.
Hey, Corey. Hey, Mark. Hey, Hodges.
And everybody.
What's up,
I've
Corey?
run out of C drive. So I uninstalled a lot of stuff and then reinstalled it on D drive.
Uh-huh.
Now, some of the stuff didn't work.
Okay.
Hey, mate.
So I uninstalled it off D drive and
Uh-huh.
put it back onto C drive. And my main one, when I go to download it, it's almost like they blocked me. It says you can't be connected, or you need to be connected to the internet to download this program. You know, you can, do you know when you like download something, you download and then you double click on it and run it to install it.
Right.
Well, when I double click it, that's what it's saying to me.
Because you probably uninstalled it, but the shortcut's still there.
Hmm.
Sometimes
But
maybe you
why
have
is
to
it
reinstall it. I don't know what it is you uninstalled.
Why is it saying I need to be connected to the internet? I am connected.
Because you're Welsh and ginger.
What programs is it, first of all?
It's called Mojave.
That video editing program.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's great to see all the little channels in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, everybody.
And also, we have to remind him it's an hour earlier than me now.
Well, I put the name in the chat.
He doesn't
Just
have daylight saving.
Hello, Matt.
I've got
Join
the
us.
number 15 version and the number 23. I can install 15, but I can't install 23. Hey, Matt,
Told you what the
Um,
problem is, Rob.
what's that?
You're Welsh and ginger.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
You're getting breakfast.
Well, I'm eating brekkie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Matt,
I'm
just
talking
get
to
on
a
the
bunch
panel.
of 2-year-olds.
Another browser, Rob. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What, McDonald's drive-through?
Well, when we change our time here, when was that coming up? In November, I think, 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
you're
that it?
after us.
Then
Yeah.
Matt's show will
UK
go to
next.
7 p.m. instead of 8.
Yeah.
How's Matt's leg doing?
Well, I mean, after he pulled it out of his own ass, I think he's all right. Have you
Nice, thank you.
rebooted your computer, Rob?
Still says the same.
Yeah, install DaVinci.
Yeah. No.
He's like,
I tried
no.
rebooting. I've
I'd
tried.
rather use Movie Maker.
Well, see, that's what happens, Rob, when you switch from Movie Maker.
Yeah.
In a minute, I'm really going to reboot.
This is the best advice
Hey,
I could
Joel,
give you,
Mr.
Rob.
Sci-Fi.
Don't fuck with shit. Unless
Yeah.
you know what you're doing.
I'll delete anything. I will.
No,
Even we
DaVinci
were sat there
Resolve is
while
the
he
king
was
of
doing
editors.
it yesterday. Make sure you know what
Matt. You still got to get your tongue out of it first. I
didn't I, Rob?
was waiting for that comeback.
Brian
Yeah,
Mono likes Adobe Premiere Pro.
I've already got that. I do use that, but Mojave, I just find quicker for shorter, easier jobs.
Just for little quick ones?
Yes.
I can't download.
I've never
that.
even heard of that editing program.
I have heard of it, yes.
I've never.
I
even heard
don't
of
think
it.
it's a big,
It'll never be as good as DaVinci Resolve.
Anything's better than DaVinci Resolve.
I love watching tutorials on that
I'd rather watch Paint Dry.
program.
Yes, AZ.
Well, I mean, any half-ass YouTuber can throw up a DaVinci Resolve video. Takes a real YouTuber to do Movie Maker. Far more advanced.
Yeah.
Mm.
See if I can get bait Matt on the panel.
That's what I'm trying to do.
He said Premiere Poo.
I'm trying to bait him.
David sent you a message.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
I can't get my head around LumaFusion.
I've never heard of that one.
LumaFusion,
Mm.
yeah, it's not bad. I just can't get my head
Well,
around it.
I've heard of LumaFusion. A lot of people use it.
I've got LumaFusion.
There's
I
quite a
bought
few
about
people that
a year
use it.
ago.
Is it a one-time buy like DaVinci, or
Yeah, it was a one. Yeah, it was a one-time buy.
how much did that cost you?
46 Australian, whatever that converts to
Oh, that's
your
not bad. Then that's like probably
Your
30 something.
third world.
that's a one purchase, right? One time.
Yeah.
That'd be probably about 34, 35 US.
I think, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
tried that. I've actually seen Mojave.
I really
I
like it.
know many people. It didn't grab me. Same as Power Director. I couldn't get into that either.
Power Director is really good on the phone.
Hmm.
If you like to edit on your phone, it works really well on your phone. That's the best editor I have found on the phone. Adobe sucks on the phone.
No, that won't work either. AZ.
In general, I'm not. What was it? Light? Is it Light Cut? The one you get with. The one you get with
hang
Memo.
on. Can I just share my
Right, Kat?
screen a minute?
Yeah, sure, Rob.
Share away.
I
It
forgot.
does
I hit
I
it.
want to see all your internet. I'm going to need to see all
Yeah.
your internet history before we figure this
We need
out.
to see your internet browser.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
You see how
no.
many porn sites you've been to,
Right, I
so we
will
can
share
figure
this.
out which malware you downloaded.
Share the screen.
I know. I got too much crap on the internet browser.
Hit Film Express. What the fuck is
Never heard of
that?
that one.
That
Yeah.
You know, was a good one for short videos to edit with. CapCut.
Yeah.
yeah, that one seems to have gotten really popular with
Yeah, do you want to know why?
TikTok users.
Yeah,
Because it's actually, isn't it?
it's actually TikTok's
written by
editor.
TikTok?
Yeah,
No, I want to say CapCut got bought out by Microsoft.
no, CapCut.
No, that's ClipChamp.
Yeah. I was gonna say there was one that Microsoft just bought. not
Yeah,
too long ago.
CapCut it's not made by TikTok. It's made by
But-
the parent company of
Yeah,
ByteDance.
TikTok.
But
TikTok-
it's
what TikTok
very well
requires you to
integrated
do.
into TikTok.
I use it all the
because-
time.
Yeah, I've used it a couple of times, but every time you go to render it, it says, do you want to either download TikTok or do you want to upload it to TikTok? And I'm thinking, nah.
So
I'm
I
still
can see
not-
Matt has left the chat and is reflecting on this crappy editor he uses. So he must be listening.
Premier Pooh, he says.
AZ, thank you very much, but that's way beyond me. But
Rob, have I got to sit through it again with you?
Hey, it's way beyond him. It's probably just a link that fixes everything.
No,
He's like, I can't click that link.
no. Run as administrator, then enter the command net.nit to the IP reset
That's
log.
not hard to do.
Oh,
Just go in your command prompt and type what he put in there. You can
Uh-huh.
copy and paste it.
Actually, you can copy and paste what he put in there.
Yeah, you just go to your start menu or your Windows menu, go to the search bar and put in command prompt and click it. And it'll pop up. And then just
Oh.
copy and paste what he told you. to.
Hang on, do I click quiet down?
Jesus.
Right. So what? This my search bar. Right click.
Hold on, let me share my screen. So you go down here to your search bar.
Down at the
Okay.
bottom.
Right. You see what I'm looking at?
No, I'm
Get the porn off your other screen and look at what I'm doing.
Shut up, I'm trying to.
Now, there must be a lot on there.
He was mid-stroke.
Right, yeah,
Hey.
go on, where was you?
It's got the Jeopardy theme going in the
You go
background.
right here. It's a little window button.
Okay,
Go up here to search and just hit command prompt.
that's a Windows 11, isn't it?
Yes.
He's not on
I'm
11.
on Windows 10.
It's only on
It
Windows
should still-
XP.
It still
It
works the
should
same.
still popped up. It should still come
I
up.
thought it used to be called Terminal.
All right, what did you say to put in there?
Command prompt.
Oh, command, CMD, CDS.
C-O-C-O-M.
Oh, CMD,
COMMAND.
C,
O-M.
CMD. No, he said CMD,
Bitch.
command prompt. Right,
Now, do not a copy and paste.
yeah, and then right click, select run as administrator.
The same.
You enter this. Right, I got that up. So what do you say? Right click.
Oh, for the love of God.
Every time I right click, it's saying reset.
Why are you right-clicking?
Because he said
Copy.
right click and run as administrator. Didn't he?
I don't
I don't
remember
know.
that.
Copy, paste it, drop that in the command prompt and just hit enter.
Is it Control C and Control V on the Windows?
Dominic, you're gonna confuse him even more.
Because that's
It's not
copy and
right.
paste. Control C to copy, Control V to paste.
I don't know. A load of things said.
Might as well
Okay.
ask him to explain to you nuclear
reset
fusion.
him.
Dominic.
Loads of things said
Yeah.
said resetting was okay, but a couple of things failed. Reset the neighbor failed.
You know what you do is you share your screen, let people see what the hell you're doing.
The
Hello, they are going to check back and be.
way those
Still.
browsers.
Still working that out.
Yeah. Right, that one.
Bookmark them for later.
There.
Okay. Microsoft Windows. He's got Windows 10.
What's the issue then, which failed? And something that interface failed. And resetting global failed. And resetting down here failed. Oh, yeah.
Restart the computer you're going to have to restart your computer and come back.
No.
You have to in order to complete it. He
Okay.
literally tells you that down at the bottom, reset your computer to complete action.
Means you
Alright.
can read.
All right, see you in a bit.
Okay.
See you soon.
$10 says he doesn't reset it.
That $10 says he doesn't come back.
That's what I was thinking.
Hmm.
He'll come back on his phone. The whole bitch caught fire. I don't know what happened.
Justin, read Messenger.
Click on start and search, type CMD and CMD display. Okay, I got you, David.
Turn the computer off, unplug it, and drop kick it out the window.
Ooh, look at Matt's breakfast.
I know.
Whoa.
I'm having porridge.
And he's having all
And
that.
that's what he's having for breakfast. Or brekkie.
Well, he's not having brekkie at his house because that's a restaurant.
Mm.
He's too lazy to cook. That's what it is.
Ah. Mark says, turn the computer off, unplug it, and drop kick it out the window.
Mm,
It's a shame he can't drop kick it.
exactly. Another problem.
Lori would bring that up. Laura would bring that up for sure.
Just tie his leg to a rope and a pulley.
Oh,
Uh,
Waiting.
all right, I got you, David. If he comes back, I'll tell him what to do.
Yeah.
Or should just fucking remote connect to his computer. and
Or
do it
what
for
he
him.
should do is just call him. I mean, you're right there in the same country, for crying out loud.
I'm not in the UK, but
Hey, that's a good start. He came back.
Yeah, it took a long while to start up.
and now he has no camera.
Yeah, I've got it shut down because I'm eating.
Um,
But I
Dominic's
haven't tried
eating.
installing it.
I'm finished.
Should I try installing it now?
You could
Give
try.
it a try. You don't know if you don't know.
okay. So the problem is you didn't run it as administrator first.
Huh?
Huh?
David sent me the exact instruction on what you should be doing.
No, it says exactly the same now.
Mark, probably because there's nothing else to put on the news.
You cannot connect
Yeah, slow news day.
the internet to download the program.
Hey, Garth.
Okay. So
I
go
thought
back down to the
everything was
search
frozen.
engine, Rob. Now I'm going to fix this.
The search engine or the type pad.
If we have to be here all day and all night, we're going to fix this.
All right. Go down to your little Windows button down in the bottom corner,
Yeah,
bottom
okay,
left-hand corner. The left is this side.
okay.
Just look for the little L on your hand. All right.
The left is that side.
Go,
Yeah.
go up to the search bar, put in CMD.
Sorry, what letters?
Go to
C
the search
M-
CMD.
E.
C for cat. M for
And
Mary.
And D for little
donkey.
dick.
Yeah, all right, command prompt.
Okay.
All right, I've clicked that.
Hold on.
If you could go at the same time, you could show them as you're
But
going.
while you're doing that, I'll be back.
Okay. So don't
Yeah.
click
Okay,
on
Laura.
it.
See you soon.
Don't click on it. You're gonna right click on it in the when it comes up. Okay, let me show you. All right. You're gonna go down here,
Yeah,
go to CMD.
yeah. You're gonna
You're
right
gonna
click.
right click on it and click
Ah,
Run
I did.
Administrator.
I didn't. All right.
And there's the,
Then
Wait there. One thing at a time. All right, let me get back off it then. Because I
okay.
didn't.
You hit the wrong
Was
button.
it C? Oh, come on. Yeah. It's all right.
CMD.
Yeah, it's already. Right, so run as administrator, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes. And then you're gonna open the command prompt. You can click on it and open it up. And then
Yeah.
copy and paste what David put in there.
Oh, fuck, where's that going?
And then when you copy and paste it, press enter, then restart your computer again.
Oh, shit.
And then that should set all your parameters back to normal.
Right. So control and V in it, yeah. And then hit enter.
All right, so you got it all pasted in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, hit enter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, did it read it and go all the way through?
Yeah. There's one
Has
thing
anything-
that failed. Which
Just
was
one thing
reset.
did?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Now reboot your computer again and come back.
Just close this window.
Hit enter. Did you hit enter?
Yeah. Okay. Right. In a minute.
they shut down the computer and
There's
everything.
on. There he goes.
Oh, you had a question in the chat, Paul. You didn't see that? What is it? We're getting 20-minute slots on the news talking about Biden's dog.
Slow news day.
Ah, shit.
Garth, no, I didn't get your email. Oh, here's Garth. Hello, Garth.
I'm just wondering if you got my email about the Maxima.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I've been watching it. That's that real fancy ship from the Netherlands.
Uh-huh.
It's been through here once, I think, but it was in Chicago and been in Duluth for 2
Fucking
weeks.
battery's dead.
Finally moving, and it's going through the Sioux right about now. Okay, so it'll probably be in your area in about a day. Okay, just so I want to let you know.
Okay, the Ocean Voyager is downbound now. And then up, tip of the thumb is La Dumont d'Urville.
Yeah.
The Demat Ladiv.
An hour away from the Sioux, so
Yeah.
soon you do it, like,
Mark said, remember the side we drive on?
Yeah.
anyways, that's all I wanted to tell you, so
Okay, Garth, hey, thanks.
take care.
Yeah, bye-bye.
The hell was that? Damn.
Let's see if he gets.
Hey.
He's back.
Yeah, it still does exactly the same. But that's, I don't know. Could that Mojave of people have blocked me? Because I can
Oh.
download.
Send him an email then. There must be some sort of support channel.
Have you just tried re-downloading the program?
Yeah,
I don't know because I don't know exactly what you did. I mean, you're kind of explaining it, but I don't know what you've deleted,
well,
what you
I
moved.
sort of downloaded it and,
Fucking factory
Um,
reset that bitch.
sorry,
I said fucking factory reset that bitch.
Yeah. And here's Rod.
You know, Listening to
fix the
you
problem.
guys, you listen to you guys try to walk him through that. I'm sitting here going, how many people does it take to turn a computer on?
Exactly.
I'm not even sure it's on. Rob, are you even here?
You
What
know,
were you guys trying to get him to do and run in the command prompt?
I was just doing what David was telling me to do.
What's the problem that you're trying to solve?
I don't know. He moved shit from one drive to another and did something or another. Now, mind you, well, Rob knows about as much about computers as Paul does.
Yeah, I got
And
it.
now shit's not opening because it says that it needs the internet now. But I don't know exactly what he did and what he moved around. And he deleted some shit. So
Yeah,
I don't
he
know
deleted
what he
loads of
exactly
shit.
did. But I mean, didn't you just get that computer?
yeah, before 4 or 5 days ago.
I mean, not knowing really what you did, I would probably just say wipe that bitch completely clean and just do a fresh
Oh
install.
no, I got too much stuff on you.
Well, then put it on an external drive.
Oh
What?
no,
No, he already moved shit on drives. This is a problem.
So that's what started it. Okay.
Do you move it or delete it? And what
I-
the hell
he-
was the command that he was trying to, that you guys tried to have him run?
Hold on. It was an IP reset, a WinSock reset,
Oh,
INT IP reset.
yeah, that just resets the network crap. Got it. Yeah.
But like I said, I don't know what he moved to what drive, what he deleted. I don't-
everything else is working. Just
Well, if he deleted something, it's in the recycle bin. Moving crap.
Oh, I hadn't-
Well,
I hadn't-
you moved it. It
hadn't-
is wherever you put it.
And did you empty your recycle bin out?
of course. Don't leave
He
that.
was like,
there.
let me just throw the whole C drive into the recycle bin.
Yeah, well, why not?
Uh,
Well, it must be connected to the internet because he's on.
Yeah,
that's what I don't.
So I don't know what all that IP reset stuff did anything. That's just for connectivity. But he was connected.
Like I said, I don't know what he did or what he didn't do. And I would say he knows about as much, if not
What
less
problem
than
are you
Mary
trying to
does.
solve? Okay, Rob, let's do this in English. What problem are you trying to solve?
now wait there. Right.
What's it not doing that you need it to do?
David said his
Or what-
problem is he has internet connection, but browser doesn't see it. So his
Right,
browser's
hang
not
on,
recognizing it.
How's it disconnected?
Right. Another thing now, because I got rid of Steam, I moved Steam from C drive to D drive. Then I deleted the both of them. And now I want to reinstall it.
Mark,
So
Yeah, you can
that's what-
reinstall Steam anytime. Steam's not a big deal.
So I can put that now on C drive, correct?
You can put it wherever you want, wherever you get the most space. Here's what I'll tell you about
Yeah, but
anything
if
like
I-
that.
if I put it
Anything
on
like that,
Drive.
don't
If
put
I
it
put
on
it
the,
on D drive, it
yeah.
doesn't work.
I don't know why it doesn't work. Rob, mine works on D drive.
Did you install it to D or did you copy it from
I
C to
always give
D?
the D.
It says destination folder. I click browse and then I chose. this.
Yeah, just when you do the install, just install it to D. That's all.
Hmm.
Just install.
Yeah,
it.
but he can do
Probably the
a
path that's incorrect.
he can do a reset on his computer and keep all his files and stuff. It'll just put all any shit he screwed with that had to do with the computer. It should line that all back up.
That's got nothing. I'm not hearing
You know-
anything. It tells me that we need to go that
I just-
drastic. Yeah,
So did you say to put it on the D or C?
I'd put it on D. What I tell everybody
Alright.
is try to keep things that are you're going to be pretty active with, like games and things like that. Put it on D and keep it off of C, where the Windows drive is, which is also where your page file typically is. So from a performance perspective, it's better to put it on the secondary drive, assuming the secondary drive is also SSD.
though. Laura, I messaged Matt and I was like, did Tim show up? That looks like a breakfast he'd throw away.
For all you guys know, you don't know that C and D are anything other than the same drive. They could have put two partitions on the same
It
drive.
could be one partition.
Shall
Yeah,
I make a
two
new folder?
partitions, single
Put it
drive.
in the D. Should I put it in the new folder in D?
Share your screen.
I still think it's all the
Bookmark
porn sites he
anything.
goes to, but
Yeah, it just has to.
No,
bookmark
there's
it
something else going
before
on.
he-
Hang on, I'm trying.
with the trusted sites, Pornhub and X videos.
You are,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, I think it's that one, isn't it? That one I'm on? Yeah, so
So
Let's
you're
see.
doing the setup now. So send it to D
it's the
somewhere.
drive.
Yeah, so
I don't know why that says Steam already.
probably
That's-
from something you tried to do yesterday, but you can use that same folder. It's fine.
So just click OK, is it?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Destination folder
Must be empty.
Oh,
Okay.
got it. So you can delete that folder out. So right click Steam, right click where it says Steam. Say
No,
delete.
don't delete. That's for your Steam games.
Yeah, you can install them all back in. You can
I'm
move
wondering-
Steam from
I'm
one
wondering
computer
if
to
he-
another in a heartbeat.
I'm wondering if he just copied Steam and has it in both.
Yeah, he probably
Drives.
does. Yeah, he probably does. I'm sure that's probably what he did. That's fine. Delete that thing. Just listen to me. Just delete it. It's fine. When you get the client installed, it install your games that you had to install.
Hmm.
It'll literally re-download them and put them back in. It's not a big deal. The beauty of using Steam, you can move your crap around wherever you want to.
Murray Jr.
Did you delete that folder?
It's discovering it, isn't it? Preparing to recycle.
Must be a big.
I don't know. You're discovering 51. I don't know.
Yeah, there's probably a bunch of crap in there. It's fine. The only thing that's in there is Steam and your Steam apps and whatever the games were that. blah, blah,
I could have
blah.
piled other stuff as well in that mind.
Scroll down a little bit.
It
Oh,
won't.
it probably won't scroll down now. You're only deleting the Steam folder. So if you put a different folder, so you did put it in that Steam folder, you're fine.
Do you want me to push cancel?
You already did the delete, right?
No, it's going through deleting everything.
No.
Don't delete that.
No,
stupid
it's only
folder.
in the Steam. It's only deleting in the Steam folder.
Yeah, but I could have put a bunch of other stuff in that Steam folder.
Okay, fine. Hit cancel.
You
Rob,
are?
Rob, don't delete the Steam folder. If you want to remove them apps and that folder, you go into
Alright,
Steam
well-
and uninstall it.
Yeah, you can. Well, that's a good point. I see him installing. I didn't realize. Didn't know he hadn't done the uninstall on Steam yet.
Destination 4. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fine.
Fuck it,
Leave
don't
it
worry.
now. I help you with it tomorrow.
Yeah, this is just doing my netting.
Oh, look, the small channels there.
Finished breakfast.
Hey, Matt, did you get my message? I said that breakfast looks like a breakfast Tim would throw out. Did he happen to show up?
I didn't buy my own breakfast. I waited till he bought one and then fucking just ate what he had.
Hey, Rob.
So cheap. So cheap.
share your screen again, Rob. But run Windows Explorer.
What are you where are you heading to? You don't
We'll
look
take
like
a
you're
quick-
going to work.
We'll take a quick look and see if he literally copied it from one drive to the other.
No, I'm off work for the next few days, mate.
Your knee's still fucked.
I'll be not. Yeah, well, yeah, I had a little bit of trouble with it yesterday. Or like Tuesday, I had a bit of trouble. I went to work. and I came back and my calf was killing me. So anyway, I took Wednesday off as well. Then Thursday, I made an appointment to go see the doctor. And he goes, "Oh yeah, you might have strained your calf muscle because I'm walking like a mong, right? Because whatever." And I said, "Oh, we'll get a scan." And he goes, "Yeah, we'll get a scan on it." Anyway, ended up with DVT. I was in hospital all last night, pumping fucking shit into me.
Well, I think you're ready to go on disability and become a full-time shorts creator.
Yeah.
I think. Fuck off.
But only if they're
Oh,
short
that's-
shorts. Can't be regular shorts. Got to be short shorts.
Oh, sorry.
They are short. Mine are so much shorter than the regular short. Yeah. Fucking shorts. Give me the shits.
You just want to turn your white shorts brown. That's all.
That's not hard to do. Not hard to do at all.
Mm.
Just got to get
Yeah,
on Justin's panel for that.
When did you notice you hit over 500,000?
I don't know.
He probably hasn't
I don't know whether you
realised.
mentioned it. I think you
Yeah, 'cause
mentioned
I
it to
sent
me,
you
I
that.
think.
Yeah, I sent you the message showing your view count and mine. And I said, congrats for hitting over 500,000.
500,000 views. And that's gone up. So what have we got there? It's gone up 400,000 views in 3 months. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're at
Yeah.
522 now. I just hit 567
Yeah.
today.
522, 534.
Wow. See, now I've got a milestone now, which I didn't want. I've got to put up more Push Shorts videos of drones landing because they seem to get the biggest
Yeah, I
views
know.
just when a drone's coming in and
You-
landing, for God's sake.
You know, you mean
Um,
you've got to get Dominic to film
Dude,
some more
last
for
month,
you.
Matt, I
Yeah,
made
yeah.
$28 off my shorts.
You got how much?
$28 just from posting shorts.
Oh, great.
I don't know what I haven't even looked at what I've earned.
I mean, it's not a
remember I
lot,
said-
but it's getting there.
No. Well, I said to you that I couldn't monetize the older shorts. I couldn't do that straight away, and automatically overnight, every one of those shorts is now monetized. I didn't touch it. So
Your only
So
problem
that
is,
big
Justin,
one-
you owe the federal government $50. So you're like,
Yeah.
you're like $22 in the hole.
I can suck it. No, but and I was looking at my analytics on the shorts too. And so far it's pushed it out to 1.4 million viewers on my shorts.
wow. That just goes to show the click through rate is less than 50%.
But like I said, every day I post shorts, I'm getting 10 to 12 subs.
You fucking got a lightsaber now. Jesus.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Bill.
they added Star Wars into Fortnite.
Fucking that'd cost them a pretty penny.
Hello, Matt.
Hello?
Laura's saying hi to you, man.
I know. I said hello to everyone, didn't I?
Yep.
Did I?
I
But
went at
she's-
the computer
I
when you
thought
came
so.
in.
Oh, how are you?
I'm all right.
You little comment minx.
Don't know what you're on about.
No, you wouldn't.
Right.
You got videos waiting in your inbox.
Hello, Marie S. How you doing? Marie
I have I?
Marie S. lives over in Sarnia across the river from me, and she she does stream time live, but she says, "Good evening, Paul Murray. You have some neat friends."
I'm not sure about that, Justin.
Yeah.
Neat. That's me. Neat.
Yeah, Matt, you would know you've got videos in your inbox if you actually look at them.
Yeah, and every one of I
Yeah.
guarantee every one of the messages are clickbaited.
No, they're just for you.
Will be
Did
too.
you see
Check out Justin. It'd be nothing to do with him. Be Laura putting lipstick on or some shit. Um, oh, fuck now.
Well, I think
Yeah,
they use different shades, Matt.
Where
Yeah.
you at? man?
Big brother uses a different shade than little sister.
I've just got home, mate. I've just got home.
I don't have the lips for lipstick. Like I
I
literally,
think
I got
Matt
the flat
needs
type lips.
amputation. I think that's the solution is amputation. Then it won't hurt him anymore.
Mm.
From the
It
balls
won't, mate.
down.
It won't.
Exactly.
Fuck me. I can't believe it's happened. A bloody blood clot. Bloody blood clot in me leg,
Yeah.
for God's sake.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
what you got? Is a blood clot?
be careful with that shit, Matt. That shit could kill you.
Andrew.
I know.
Andrew.
I'm gonna,
That-
Matt.
That's what I mean. Hey, mate, how are you?
Good, you?
Well, that's why I went to the doctor yesterday and got a scan and shit because it just didn't feel right, you know.
Nope.
And
And what do you say?
anyway, well, blood clot. So I was in hospital
Oh.
all last night. Actually, I better take that off. That's my.
They gave you blood thinners. Is that what they did?
Oh, he's reconnecting to his Wi-Fi.
Hmm.
It always happens when he gets to his house.
Yeah.
There's some clot busters they can give you too.
Try and get rid of this shit.
Yeah, I hate that.
You hate that shit.
Yeah, the wristband.
You can't pull them off. You got to cut them, bastards.
I know.
Just do not be on 3 blood thinners at once.
Any girly boys couldn't rip them off.
Curly boys.
What's
I
up,
identify
Mark?
as a piss weak male. My pronouns are piss weak. I can't get it off, bastard.
You know, if Elon has
Mhm.
his way, we're just all
Matt,
going to
would you
have
like
chips in our
fluorescent
head and
scissors?
they won't need those.
I
Yeah, I'm
think
just gonna
Laura's
get some
right.
scissors for you. He got it. He got it.
did.
Sometimes just
I
use
did.
the teeth.
It
Use
was
your
that
teeth to rip it
girly.
off.
That was a girly boy. No, the girly boy comment got me. I said, "Fuck, you're not going to beat me, you prick."
Don't say what.
Well, I
Mark.
might go and try it. I might boot my computer up. I'm not too sure if I can sit there for that long though. But anyway, I'll go boot my computer up and
I wouldn't boot
Don't let
it
him
up.
fool you. It's just because his computer's not that great.
Justin.
I'll show you, you prick.
you know the good thing about hey, the good thing about shorts is I don't even have to turn my computer on. I just go on my phone. I got Filmora on my phone now. Shorts, 5,000
Yep.
views.
You can
I'm getting
create
sick and tired
shorts
of those
wherever you
songs,
are.
Yeah, absolutely. I should
Well,
have done a shorts of that breakfast I had this morning.
Justin, you've left your shorts all over the world, haven't you?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh no, turn it back off, Rob.
He's back.
Dandruff everywhere.
What's happening, Matt?
Rob is back.
Hey, Rob, how are you?
Yeah,
He's
all
back in
I'm
black.
just giving these lots some computer advice.
Yeah.
No, start at the basics, mate, and work your
Yeah,
way up.
well, Roger was
Okay.
getting a bit stuck, so I was helping him out.
Because how does he
Okay.
open Windows?
Isn't that what you tell Sean all the time? Start with the basics, Matt.
Yeah,
Tell Sean what?
So that's what you tell Sean all the time, right? Start with the basics.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I got to, mate. Otherwise,
Okay,
he just
Rob.
doesn't understand.
Which one of them threw their computer against the wall?
right.
I'm going to go in and start my computer up. See you.
All right.
Okay, Matt.
Steam just come across my my Steam was installing. Now it said Steam fatal error, failed to load Steam UI.
Oh,
I
Steam
don't know.
is in
Rob, I'll
games,
help you
right?
sort it tomorrow. I've had the same issue before.
Sorry.
You mean Steam is in the game system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the program for Steam.
There
Or a
could be
message there
a
and ask you to remove the delete
that
button.
could be a bad patch, or it could be something else.
Well, it could be the thing that everybody was telling him online. Well, go delete this and delete that and do this and
Yeah,
do
don't
that.
delete
He
that.
can just
Turn this on,
reinstall
look,
Steam.
Rob, there might be a best bet to uninstall Steam altogether
Yeah, exactly.
and reinstall Steam. Worst they'll have to do is reinstall their games.
Yeah, but the Steam
I'm
client
not
will
bothered.
the Steam
Yeah,
client are installing
point,
for
Corey.
you.
I'm not doing anything else tonight with it.
But I think
And
that's
he's-
the best. I think that's the best bet to do.
Yep.
You agree, Rod?
Let's
Yep.
see here.
Dumb.
Yeah. Well, I don't use Windows, so I can't really give you much of a.
I can walk
An
him through
idea.
it.
But does that make sense?
Yeah, to fix the Steam. Apparently, he was having
Uninstall it and
problems with the
reinstall it to
browser.
fix it?
Apparently, he was having problems with the browser. I don't know what
Another
was up
driver
with that.
update for GeForce.
Oh, good point, Mark. Could be the kettle boiling.
Chances are he used Windows Explorer last night, and he probably copied his Steam stuff from C to D or moved it, which means the registry is not right for Steam. So
Everything was
it's
working.
better to just
Uh,
uninstall it and clean it up and put it back in.
I don't mess with the registry of anything on my computer, so
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't want to
just-
fuck
only
with it.
guys like
Register.
only guys like me should do things like that.
Excuse my French. I don't want to fuck with it.
Yeah. Let's just say I fixed a few things, cleaning the registry up.
Surprised your head can fit on the stream.
How you doing, Arizona Drone Dude?
Of course, it is late his time, so trying to explain technical things to somebody who's tired and doesn't understand the technical thing he's doing is probably not. This is probably not the time to try to do it.
That's what I said, Corey, but
Yeah.
The good news is, Rob, it's fixable. It's all good.
It, at some point, yeah, it is fixable.
It's not that big a deal. The browser thing may just be run Windows Update. He may not have all the patches.
What-
He only got this machine 5 days ago.
Well, he's running Windows 10, right?
Yeah, but it's still gonna get patches.
Yeah.
He may not be up to date on his patches.
Yeah.
Which is why the network thing may be acting a little weird because it just needs to run Windows Update and get the patches installed. Norm?
He should go in and install the updates or set it so it will every.
Yeah, it's a brand
How
new
often?
machine, so it may not be set up to auto install. It may have
Mhm.
downloaded it and he's got the thing there, the little icon that says, "Do you want to update?" And he hasn't updated or something.
Okay, Corey.
Jonathan Jackson. What's up, fam?
Speaking of Jackson, where's Tim? Working?
He's
I
at
don't
work.
know.
He's at work.
Those
Okay.
are gone.
I figured.
Yeah, I don't think it destroyed everything, Corey. He was clicking and dragging some things around and got it a little messed up. The fact that he's actually on the internet tells me the Nick card and the Nick driver are working. So
Yeah. You can make it to the internet. It's just something wrong with the browser.
that browser thing is a different issue.
If he needs to update the driver for the Wi-Fi card and then install the new browser.
Yeah, that's not. He probably just needs a Windows update to fix it.
What's up, Jonathan?
Justin, you disappeared.
Yeah, like Zoom all of a sudden glitched and you guys were all gone. So I just closed it and came back in.
Yeah, I
Was-
had that last night.
Did I look like a circle? The loading circle?
No,
Hmm.
you guys were all gone. It was just a all gray screen,
Yeah.
but I could hear you guys. So I just closed it out, came back in.
On StreamYards, it looks like a loading circle.
Yeah.
Both of the major streaming services, StreamYard and Zoom, have been having issues lately.
Yeah. I had
I'm
one.
wondering. I wonder,
yesterday afternoon.
are they on a similar maintenance schedule? A similar maintenance schedule? Do you think?
The Chinese are trying to hack us. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, and as time goes by, there's thousands and thousands
Actually-
more people.
I shouldn't say that. It's probably the North Koreans trying to hack us. You really
yeah.
want the real opinion. The North Koreans are
Yeah.
actually probably more dangerous.
Or Rod,
Hey,
Is it-
Jonathan.
Russia.
No, it's ET,
Action
damn it. He's
interference.
ET sitting out there behind the moon and he's trying to screw
Yeah.
with us.
We all know about them.
Yeah, exactly.
They're on the far side of the moon.
They're just testing before they come in and invade.
So the moon base is on the dark side of the moon.
Yep.
There are
They're
too many
watching them
theories about
thinking
the
we'll just
moon.
drive by.
There are so many theories about the moon. It's not even funny.
Yeah. The hollow moon, you mean?
The good thing there aren't any mice there that had done ate it all.
I thought they said there used to be ice on there. Or
I
no?
said mice.
Oh,
Mice.
mice.
Nice.
It's made out of
Nice.
cheese.
Mm.
If the mice got
Yeah.
loose on the moon, there would be no moon left.
Yeah.
The mice would eat it all up.
We'd have no moon.
Mm.
Could be, Corey. Well, they aren't using Starlink anymore in Ukraine, so
No?
because it's being used for some of the
Military
Russians
purposes.
might also be using it to use drones against Ukraine.
Really?
Yeah. They can, both sides can use it.
And I've heard that some DJI drones are also involved.
Yeah, it's been going on for like the last 6-8 months.
Yep.
More than that.
There was videos of people bringing in crates full of DJI drones.
There's
Everybody's
there's volunteer groups that are shipping them to Ukraine.
Yeah, they're buying them.
Didn't realize there'd be
And
so
I-
many going in.
Yeah, they're buying them in friendly countries and then they hacking them and sending them off to Ukraine.
No, they hack them there. I know somebody is doing it.
hmm
They're hacking them there. They're overriding the firmware there.
Rod, is he still there in Ukraine?
No, he's somebody here
Ah,
who has contacts to those people.
mhm.
He's been buying and shipping them.
What's the good word going on in Ukraine?
The Russians suck.
That too.
It has been amazing that for a military that was supposed to be so damn good, they've been kind of getting their asses kicked.
Well, the sad part of it is that the Russian military to date acts like a third world country military.
Oh, they do exactly.
I think their command structure is pretty politically screwed up.
Well, look
We've
how many
known-
generals have gotten killed. A general
Paul,
shouldn't even be near
Hang on,
a danger zone.
hang on. That part of their structure we've known forever. Every Soviet Union friendly country has their military structured that way. That's why they're really bloody. Unless they're Russia, they're really bloody easy to take out. So
Well, they're taking each other out too. Every week you
they
hear
have
about this general
they
and
have
that.
they have no NCOs, and you have to be a colonel above to actually make any sort of command decisions.
Right.
End of-
They're
end- end-
relying
end
on
of-
too
end-
high of people.
End of story. If the guy's driving a tank down the road, and the plan is to drive the tank down the road, and the guy in front of him hits a mine, he's going to keep driving the tank down the road until he hits the mine too, because there's nobody to tell him. His order was drive the tank down the road, so that's what they do.
Where our guys are taught to think and
Correct.
down
Correct.
to the lowest guy
level.
on the pole.
Squad level.
Right.
Down to the squad level, we will make decisions.
Chinese
heard-
run their military the same way Russia does. They're
At
even
one
worse.
point- at one point, we were killing a general a week from Russia.
Well,
They've
the
lost so
Chinese are the
many of
same way,
they've
though.
lost so many of them because they were so screwed up at the front that their generals had to come to the front to try to unscrew it, because they were the only ones that could give any commands. So they got in range of the Ukrainians, and that's how they got taken out.
I think they've lost like 13 or 14 generals already.
But I heard there was
Mhm.
a
It was a
rare.
pretty bad number.
I heard there was like a rare admiral or general that was killed, but later Ukraine said, "Oh, he's standing right there."
No, Russia said that. That was an admiral.
You saw it too?
He's the admiral of the Black Sea Fleet.
Black Sea, yeah.
They hit that headquarters. Ukraine swore up and down he was dead. The Russians showed him on a conference call the next day. But the real answer is nobody really knows, because there hasn't been anything since that conference call. So you have no
And who
idea
knows if
whether
that wasn't
what if the
pre-recorded,
Russians
too.
didn't.
Exactly.
Set
Could have been a
that up.
could have been a pre-recorded conference call.
Based on what you know, Rod, and with your friend, do you think he's dead?
Oh, on that, I don't know. I don't have that kind of intel. Do I think he's dead? Probably. He's either dead or severely injured. They killed him. They killed a bunch of people because they hit that headquarters dead on with a couple of drones. So actually, no, they hit it with the British missile, the Shadow. Yeah,
I want
whatever.
to say Shadowhawk.
No, not Shadowhawk. Shadow something. Anyways, those cruise missiles from the Brits. They hit a couple of them hit that building. So
What's this I hear that the head of Yugoslavia that just took over as the president of Yugoslavia is now getting tight with Russia, new
Mm.
ally.
Ooh. I haven't heard of that.
Given the influence that the Soviet Union had over the Eastern, that doesn't surprise me that there's political groups that are willing to be tied to Russia.
Mhm.
What is Australia's view on this, Dominic?
No comment.
Australia's view is they're going to buy American nuclear submarines.
So
That's Australia's view.
So Australia's sitting back and watching.
No, they've been
Uh,
shipping. They've been shipping a lot of stuff to Ukraine.
Yeah.
They
All the
shipped a lot
countries
of.
have.
They shipped a lot of their sort of armored trucks.
Yeah.
It's a way to
Bush-
kick the Russians in the teeth, but
Bushmaster.
deny.
Yeah, the Bushmaster.
But not.
Yeah, they sent a bunch
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah, but it's a way to kick the Russians in the teeth without actually using your own people. And you can test your new weapon. You can test weapons out on the battlefield.
Pretty
A
much,
good idea how they work. The
Mm.
proxy war.
it is.
Yep.
We've been doing it.
We did it to the Russians in Afghanistan. We did it to the Russians in
and then they
Afghanistan.
did it to us in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Yep. Same thing.
We've had a proxy war with them for a long time.
Oh, we've had
Yeah,
a
it's just
war
back
with
and forth.
Russia for since what, the 50s or the Cold War?
Mm.
All I
Or-
got to say
or
is
he's-
they should have listened to Patton.
Patton
It went
said
all the
keep
way to
going,
Russia.
right?
Oh,
Patton said, "Keep going.
And just
Don't
take Russia
Don't
and
stop
everything.
it. Don't stop until you get to Moscow. Then the war will be over."
Yeah.
He was
that's
100. He was 100% correct.
But you know what's funny was during the entire Cold War when the Soviet Union collapsed, they actually found that the Soviet Union wasn't even that close to being as technologically advanced as the U.S. military in that time period.
No, they
They
weren't.
thought
Now,
they were on the same level, but they weren't.
here's a historical question for you: who killed more people, Hitler or Stalin?
Stalin. Stalin. did.
Stalin by a
Stalin
wide,
by
by
far.
a wide,
Yeah.
by a wide
Russia-
margin.
Russia
by
had
a
the biggest
wide
loss of the
margin.
war.
Mm.
They only they
No,
Russia
no, no, no,
lost
no, no, no.
25.
I'm not even talking about military. Forget the military. crap.
No.
Just them
I'm s-
killing civilians. Who killed
Well,
more?
I'm saying their total deaths, whether it was civilian due to the war, military, all that during World War II was like 25, 30 million people.
Stalin killed about 25 million people, not counting his military.
Where we lost only around like, well, I'm not gonna say only, but we lost like right under 500,000. It was like 400,000 and some change.
The only reason he wound up on our side because it's the whole enemy of my enemy is my friend thing.
Mhm.
That was the only reason. The only reason the West dealt with him during. World
Oh
War
yeah,
II.
if it wasn't for us, Russia would have been, the Nazis would have took Russia.
Yep.
Mm.
But we did that Lend-Lease program and we loaded them up with trucks and tanks and
A little bit of everything.
even clothes, food, arm, everything, boots. We sent like, what was it, like 5 million pairs of just boots over there, military boots.
Well,
I mean, it was a ridiculous amount of numbers of stuff we sent over there.
in terms of arms, Russia's ammo factory is only running about at least half what
Let's
it should
say-
be.
And has Russia ever thanked the U.S. since that? Nope.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Neither's Europe, so
Has Britain?
yeah,
Kind
only
of,
because they're friends.
yeah. Britain and France have kind of been kind of friends, but
I know you ain't just stick your pants, right? Okay.
Well, the Lend-Lease program pretty much was, we will give you military equipment, food, all that. Whatever's used, destroyed, you don't have to pay for. But if you kept anything after the war that was still usable, you were supposed to pay for that.
Yep.
Nobody ever paid a fucking dime, even though there was a lot of shit that was destroyed. But
Hey, you want to hear
Shauna?
something funny about? You want to hear something funny? Funny story along this lines. Canadian Navy.
Mm-hmm.
They have cruise missiles that we supplied them.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't paid for them. It's the same thing. We shipped them to them. Only if they shoot them and use them do they have to pay for them.
Mhm.
But they're armed with American cruise missiles that they haven't paid for, and won't have to
Yeah.
unless they actually use them.
Right, because
do
then they could always just give them back to the U.S.
Yeah.
if they
don't
don't
they
use
have
them.
to
That's
put
not
like
what-
half down to get them?
Nope.
no.
I know a guy that I'm friends with a guy that was retired from the Canadian Navy. They had
The U.S. is
they had
so
cruise
entwined
missiles-
with the
American
Canada.
cruise missiles on the Canadian ships, and no, they didn't pay for them.
And that's why the Canadians refused the Canadian military. There was rumors that they were going to be doing drills with the Chinese military, and their commanders actually refused to do it. They didn't want anything to do with it.
At one point, I heard rumors that we were going to do drills with the Canadian Navy.
We do drills
We
with them all
do.
the time.
Yeah, we do.
Who do you
There was.
who do you
set of
think protects
drills
90% of their airspace? Not them. It's actually the
off the
U.S.
coast
It's
of,
under one
Nova
umbrella.
S- We do drills with the British military all the time near Nova Scotia.
Yeah, but Canada has its own air force, but the U.S. is the primary overseer of their airspace. Technically, I mean they're under the same umbrella as far as NORAD. That's all ran out of NORAD, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's their entire airspace is covered with long
We're
range radar.
connected
and all
to
that
them.
from the
They're
US.
connected to us.
Right. It's
We'll
a
send
big
we'll
intertwine.
send the appropriate closest resource to go engage somebody who's not supposed to be there. Generally, it's us because we have the bases in Alaska already, so we tend to intercept first, anyways.
And we have several bases right there along the border,
Mm-hmm.
like North Dakota.
There's military bases everywhere. Shit, we got Guantanamo Bay in Cuba, and Cuba hates us. We're sitting right on their property. And you know what's funny is the U.S. has sent them a check every month for that base because there was an agreement they had to pay like rent, right? And I was watching a thing and they were talking about it. They said they've sent the Cuban government the check every month like they're supposed to, and they've never once cashed any of the checks. They said they haven't
Wow.
cashed any of them, but they pay their rent
Mhm.
every month like they agreed to back when they put the base there. But they're never going to leave Guantanamo Bay. I guarantee it. I don't care if Cuba tells them to leave. I guarantee you, we're just going to dig in. And
You
be
know
like,
who the
"Nope."
Cubans need to yell at? The Spanish.
Yeah.
That's why we're there, is
On
because
that
of the
fish pad.
Spanish. It was the Spanish-American Wars, why we went up there.
Mm.
So,
Jonathan, that's an interesting question.
Valid
Uh,
point.
Well, I mean, what are you talking about? Other countries? I mean, there's actually a very small amount of countries out there that actually hate the U.S. All the rest of them are allies.
I don't know. I still don't know to this day why we don't go back and go, the Monroe
And-
Doctrine still applies. GTFO.
Well, and the thing is no military. You know that a lot of the think tanks have done estimations on, and with the entire global military, they don't have the sea lift command in order to move troops across the sea to attack us. It's not viable. They don't have because all the European countries,
the
Russia,
US is the only country that has the ability to move massive amount of troops around the planet. There's no other military that has those assets.
and the reason is because the European countries, Russia in the 21st century, all their fights were close to home. It was Europe versus Russia, along with the US behind them, right? So they didn't have to really. This is why a lot of European nations' navies are so stripped down to nothing, because they didn't need navies.
By the way, the
fights were
Japanese-
really at their borders.
The Japanese did bomb the continental US, the lower 48.
What was it, Washington, wasn't it? Then they supposedly
Yep.
hit one missile or something off the coast of Washington. that
Sub
ever
with
proven,
a sub with a plane. They also launched balloons. They wanted to set the American West on fire. So they
That's-
launched they launched some fire balloons that ended up out in Washington as well.
That's no surprise that they want to set.
Like I said,
They were
my-
trying to set the forest on fire. Literally.
My only concern with like going one-on-one with Russia from a military standpoint is the nukes. You take the nukes off the table, Russia ain't gonna do shit. That's all they have going for them. If they were to go toe to toe with the U.S., I'm telling you, you can
I don't
see the
know.
way
Given
they're
how
fighting
some of the
Ukraine.
other equipment works, I'm not sure their nukes work.
I don't think they do, because think about this, Rod. We had to spend $7 to $15 billion just to refurbish those 400 Minuteman missiles. How the hell is Russia affording to maintain 6,000 plus missiles? I don't see how they even have the money to maintain those. I don't think 90% of them are even actually working. Because
And-
we had to, their military budget's only like 60, 80 billion a year.
Yeah, I know.
Northrop Grumman makes more in profit a year than entire Russia's military budget. One defense company in the U.S. makes more than they spend on their whole military every year.
And God knows how much shit has been stolen and stripped and sold because of the corruption over there.
And
Oh, that's
over
their
the
main problem.
and over the next 15 years, we're getting 30 new ships. Battleships.
How do you think? Why do you think Putin's worth $200 billion?
Yeah.
It's because
So
he's
is-
stripping money from his military.
No, it's not just him.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
people
you
in
got
his military,
generals.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's people in the military doing it too, and people that
There's
run
High
High
Atlantic.
the businesses that are manufacturing the stuff for the
What's
military.
up, Bill?
What's that?
You're awfully quiet, Laura.
All I'm saying is Russia was considered the second most powerful military in the world. And the shit show they've showed in Ukraine, I would just say don't ever doubt the U.S. military again.
Yeah.
Because it's just that just go if they're supposed to be the second most powerful, I don't see it. Like I just don't see why anybody would ever question the U.S. military at that point.
Well, they shouldn't. They shouldn't have in the first place.
And I think China's going to face the same issue with their military because, you know, they're going to be worse than Russia when it comes to controlling the guys on the ground. You're going to have to go all the way up to like the top 3 dudes in the government just to get permission to fire a missile. Like they're going to be even worse than the Russians, I think, when it comes to controlling.
Yeah,
their guys.
they're top heavy like the Russians.
And they have no experience. Let's face it. They really have no experience.
This is why you wouldn't want to face the U.S. right now because of Afghanistan and all the trained troops that we actually have.
Oh yeah,
Iraq.
they've had tons of experience in guerrilla warfare and counteracting guerrilla warfare too. That's a great lesson to learn for sure. Because guerrilla warfare is really bad. I mean that can topple a first tier military.
I think it was
But if-
Vietnam that were masters of guerrilla warfare, wasn't it?
Right, but if you learn it and you learn the tactics, you figure out how to counteract it. Which they got a lot of experience in Iraq and Afghanistan doing that. But like I said, you take nukes off the table, Russia wouldn't be able to go toe to toe
Yeah.
with the U.S. I don't
They
see
would
it.
not.
Because who trained the Ukrainians? U.S. Special Forces.
Yeah.
That's why they have such good tactics, and that's why they've been able. Granted, if other countries weren't funding them with weapons, they probably would have been overran by now. Just because, of course, eventually their weapons would have been depleted and they would have nothing left. But as long as as long as we keep resupplying them, they're holding them back.
Mhm.
And they're outnumbered. That's the
Right,
interesting
extremely
part.
outnumbered.
Normally when you're on the offense, you have to have 3 times as many troops. They have like 1/3 the forces that the Russians do, and they're on the offense and causing more losses on the defense side that actually outnumbers them. So that tells you how poorly the Russians are fighting.
And I feel bad for some of those Russians because they don't want to be there. There's a lot of them that don't want to be there.
And they're
Okay.
calling in
Conscripts.
they're calling in citizens that don't want to be there.
You know, there's one thing that happened early on that told me everything I needed to know about the Russian military. One thing. Do you remember when the Russians first went in and then all of a sudden they got stuck? Remember those pictures of all those vehicles lined up on the road?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know what convoy procedure is? You don't park your vehicle 3 foot from the other vehicle because the counter battery radar can do. Our freaking Apache guys and our artillery guys were all looking at those pictures and just drooling, going, "Oh my God, we could turn this to the biggest junkyard on the planet."
Yeah, you
But
take the
but
first
that
and
is
last vehicle out.
that was such an undisciplined. And I'm like, really? This is their trained military that they sent in, and they're doing crap like this? Yeah, these guys aren't very good.
I would say the
If you
only
can't follow
guys that,
basic military guidance, you're crap.
The longest
I really
destroyed
wish
road.
I really wish Wagner would have kept going to Moscow, because they were about the only fighting group in Russia that actually knows how to fight the halfway decent, because they actually were gaining foothold, and as they were going through Russia, the Russian military was joining them, and then they got to a certain spot and they just stopped and backed off. I think they should have kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, Corey. And your top commanders refused to work with them, so they didn't want to do it. I remember that big old controversy because there's a lot of conspiracy going around saying that there was already
Yes,
Chinese
so.
troops in Canada, but it was never confirmed. But they did want to do winter training with them.
There's usually a few Chinese planes that go into international airspace off the coast of Alaska, off the western coast of Alaska.
Yeah, when they were
and
doing that
into the
training up
edge of
there with
Alaska's
Russia.
airspace.
Yeah, as they were doing training up there in Russia, they got a little too close, and the F-22s had to come out and back them off.
You know, there was an article about a week ago of something that went down in China that I really kind of like, that's interesting.
Was an F-35?
No,
Bill, you can
no,
be-
no, 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 no. This was with the Great Wall of China. Some freaking farmers freaking drove and created a hole through it and knocked part of it down because they wanted to get from one side to the other side. And I'm just like, how did their police and how the hell did that guy manage to do that and nobody find out until after he got done knocking the hole through the Great Wall?
Bill, you don't have to be ashamed of your country; just be ashamed of your government.
Exactly.
You can still be a proud Canadian, bro. I'm still a proud American. I love my country, but fuck the government.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
Exactly.
I love this country. I don't like the government. Period.
And that's
Exactly.
fine. And what pisses me off about people burning the flag and stuff is the flag doesn't represent the government. It represents the people of the country.
Yep.
And that's what the military vows to protect, is the freedoms of and democracy of this country, not the government. I guarantee you, if the government decided they were going to like just go straight communist and try to turn on everybody, I don't think the military would back them, to be honest with you. I think the military would end up turning on the government 100%, because most of the people that go in the military they join because of the love for their country at some point. I'm not going to say every single one, but a large majority are like, they love the Constitution, they love the country. That's why they joined.
This whole January 6th thing. There's a very famous historical person, and he's on a rock out in South Dakota, who was quoted as, "A little revolution once in a while reminds the government who's in charge." You know who said that?
Teddy Roosevelt.
No, the guy who wrote the Constitution, Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
I would have guessed
made
the
that
other.
quote.
I would have guessed FDR.
Mm-mm. No, it was
What's up, Stevie?
Jefferson.
How's it going, man?
Yeah.
And
Like I said,
and he's
Bill, be
right. A
proud.
little revolution once in a while
Maybe.
reminds the government
Ooh.
who's in charge. And
Be-
maybe it's
be-
time
be
for a
proud.
little revolution.
Are we
Be proud
coloring more?
Canadian, Bill. Fuck the governments. Because there ain't no good government around the world at this point. You can still be proud of your
All right.
country.
Are we coloring, Laura?
Yeah.
She's doing her
Uh,
adult coloring book.
Birds and trees?
Yeah.
Come on, as somebody who is in the military, there are some very obvious things that show the corruption that is in our system. And I'll give you 2 bullet points that are really blatantly obvious bullet points. One, the Clinton Foundation. Everybody knows that was pay for play. As soon as she lost power, kind of funny how foreign governments quit contributing to that. Okay, that was pay for pay. They could say whatever they want. That was out and out foreign corruption going on with our government. End of story. If it had been somebody like any of us on here doing anything like that, we'd already been in jail. Example number 2. What the fuck do you think Hunter Biden was doing and Joe Biden were doing? Come on.
Mm.
It's
Low
influence,
and crack.
it's influence peddling. It's what it is. It's influence peddling by corrupt politicians.
Mm.
Well, he only learned corrupt politics from dear old
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
And Joe's been corrupt since what?
You know who
40
owns
years
you
ago?
know what's funny? You know who owns Joe Biden and has since the beginning. Who's the largest corporations in Delaware?
Exxon?
The banks.
Mm.
A lot of the banks are
What-
incorporated. A lot of the banks are incorporated into Delaware. The banks have owned him since day one.
Oh, I
They've
thought
been-
you were gonna say a particular bank. Like Bank of
yeah,
America or
I've
something.
heard the stories. There are like one or two that are there that have. So all his anti-Wall Street and all that kind of crap. Yeah. That's just for the TV because his strings were being pulled by the banks
I wouldn't be
that were
surprised, Stevie.
that were in Delaware.
Yeah,
That was
captured
all.
all
Everybody
raccoons
knew
as
that when
yours.
he was. Everybody knew that when he was a senator.
Well, his records from when he was a senator 40 years ago are in his garage next to the Corvette.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets raccoons and skunks because he feeds those damn squirrels out there.
You just go,
The problem
Yes.
is when you feed one animal, it attracts a bunch of different animals.
you
Yeah,
just
the word
And a
gets
lot of
out
them are
on the Good
scavengers.
Telegraph.
So
you just
a
reach
lot
the
of them are
bag and go,
scavengers.
In this whole classified documents crap. Really? You can blame the president or the vice president? Do you think they personally packed those boxes and took it? It's freaking staff.
if
at the
you
White-
went
it's
into any
freaking staff at the White House that did that crap.
Dude, I
So,
bet you could go into any congressman, any senator's
Oh,
house on
100%.
either side of the aisle and
100%.
find classified shit in their house.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because there's senators and congressmen that are on all these secret committees for all these secret programs. And I bet you could go, it don't matter what side of the aisle, you could go to all their houses and you probably find classified shit in their house.
Agreed. 100%. It's both
But
sides. It's both sides.
but I'm
Yeah.
wondering how many top secret programs we have.
More than you can count.
50? 200?
Wait, more than you can count. Stuff that's
No.
classified as top secret? Yeah, lots and lots of data.
And then there's top secret as well.
Yeah. The compartmentalized.
Mm.
What's what's the next one up then beyond that? Or is there?
Top secret and then top.
Well,
top
you
secret.
don't know because it's secret. So don't ask questions.
Yeah.
Who you working for? The Chinese, Andrew? Stop
No.
asking questions.
It's just
Extra
like
top
the
secret.
it's just like the black portion of the budget that is not
Yeah,
really
where's
there.
that go?
I can tell you where
Yeah.
it goes. There are things that our military's doing that they don't want nobody to know where the money's coming from and where that money's going.
Especially some of that NSA stuff.
Yeah,
So are you okay with some of this that's going on with all that, with that, some of that money? Rod?
what do you think's flying the UFOs?
Probably
Us. It's probably us. It's probably some black ops military thing.
Probably Black Ops since Roswell.
Wouldn't surprise me.
It's all a Fugazi, Bill. Remember
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street? It's a Fugazi. Doesn't exist.
Fugazi.
Although I will
Justin-
say, I think it's kind of idiotic when you look out and see how many stars are out there and go, we're the only ones that exist. Yeah, right. That's all I can say.
Well, there's very well known. What is it? There's a famous physicist out there that has a mathematical calculation that states that there's got to be life. I mean, because they have that
Oh.
Goldilocks phase where it's like the perfect place for a planet to be placed in the solar system in order to
Mhm.
create life.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
And they estimate that there's like, I don't even know, over 100,000 planets just in our galaxy alone that could sustain life.
You're
If you
talking
do the
about
math on it.
Frank Drake. And the
I
Drake
can't
equation.
remember his
Hey,
name.
JSW
yeah, the
just
Drake
found a whole
equation.
bunch of
Yeah, yeah.
galaxies we didn't know existed.
Mhm.
well, so is our Hubble telescope.
No, JSW found some that even Hubble couldn't see.
Mhm.
Oh
that are-
no,
that are
they
even
sent a
further
new there's a new one up there, I think, that replaced Hubble, didn't it?
Yeah,
They
JSW.
just
it's
send up
supposed
one. Is that
Yeah,
the JSW?
James Webb.
Okay.
But Hubble's
JW,
still
yeah.
sending stuff back. So
It is. Hubble's still working.
It is, but the other one's a lot updated. Like it's like 30 years more advanced now because Hubble's been up there for what, 20 plus years?
The new one looks
At
and
least.
sees the new one only sees infrared. It doesn't look into visible light wave.
That's what I'm saying, Bill. Like I said, I'm not up to believing some jackass in a trailer park that's like, I saw a fucking disc in the sky. But when you got a squadron of FA-18 pilots, some of the best pilots in the world, and then they have video that is all over the internet that you can watch of them actively chasing shit
Mm-hmm.
okay,
because it's been
Cap-
released. I can't not somewhat believe those type of people. They have no reason to risk their career and look like idiots if it's not something that they truly believe in. And when a whole squadron sees the same shit, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, exactly.
Capture
Those
Life.
guys are
which-
not going to risk their careers to look like morons. They're when you're a pilot in the Air Force or Navy, I mean, these are guys that could easily get a doctorate degree. They're not idiots. These guys are intelligent. I mean, they're just like the Navy.
Super
You know, a
duper
lot of
intelligent.
movies, like the movies, try to always portray like special forces guys have been these just grunt idiots that don't know what they're doing and just use force for everything. No, these guys are highly intelligent.
I wonder if Paul's out flying. There's a boat right there.
Mm.
A reptilian.
Sure, it's raining where Paul is.
Like, I'm not
Justin,
s-
they're suggesting that you can bring DJI to the US.
Put American software on their drones. That'd fix the whole problem right there.
Mm.
No, DJI factory to the US.
Oh, just telling you, if DJI put American software on their drones, it would end the whole debate because the hardware has no, the hardware doesn't matter. It's the software that the government's using as an excuse, not the hardware. Because everybody
Which
was
is
like,
why
well,
they don't
they
whine
do-"
about the phones, because the phones are using American made software.
Right, exactly. But now
Android and
Apple's in
Apple are
India
both
now
major.
anyway.
There you go, Arizona drone dude in Atlantic. There's your answer.
David knows that. David knows more
You
about.
put it in the
the-
chat a few minutes ago.
I know he's just being a smartass, but David knows. David's not a moron by any means. David's been in the tech industry for years. He understands all that. David's a very intelligent dude. Like I said, it's a software issue, not hardware. That's why nobody gives a shit about Apple phones or Samsung phones or your dishwasher or your washing machine being made in China, because it's not running Chinese software on it. That's why people don't care.
But do we think that Apple is actually making a car?
The fuck would you want Apple to make a car for? It'd be like $2
Well,
million.
Apple said
It'd be like a $30,000
a number
car.
of years ago, supposedly Apple said they were starting to build a car, like an
That
electric
doesn't
car or
surprise-
something.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Well,
surprise me.
I've seen what Apple CarPlay can do. And
Well, I've seen
what
it the way-
Android version can do.
Uh,
I don't want to see either of those
Well, look,
make a car.
they bitched at Trump for inflating the price of his house. They need to do the same shit to Apple, because Apple inflates their prices like a motherfucker. $600 for wheels for your computer tower is ridiculous. Like the prices that they charge for shit is insane. When it's
Oh, I agree.
They keep a lot of they have a
You're
lot of
funny,
well
Stevie.
paid. They have a lot of well paid American employees. So don't beat up on them too hard.
Well, no, but what I'm
Catch your
saying is
And
they
they
do
pay,
it.
they pay more taxes than Amazon does.
Well, what I'm saying is though they do, I
Yeah,
think,
no.
overcharge for a lot of products, and then they're
Yeah,
predatory on
I-
their customers. They'll, that's one of the reasons why I like Lewis Rossman so much, because these people will bring their laptops in there and they'll say, Apple told me that it's all junk and I have to throw it away and buy a new one. He goes in there and it's just, resoldering a chip on the board.
Mm.
And then he turns around and charges them $100 for doing it. Like it's nothing that's that hard for Apple to fix, but they're being predatory. They're telling people, oh, there's no way to fix this. And he rips it apart, figures it out in 20 minutes what it is, and fixes it. I mean, I kind of respect them, man. I mean, I liked how he kind of was fighting them about the right to repair. And let's face it, like I said, with the iPhone 15, don't think that Apple made it easier to get into the phone and put USB, the type, what is it?
Type C,
USB-C on there. Yeah, they didn't put that on there for the kindness of their hearts for their consumers. They did it because they were forced to. And then now the Europeans want to
Yes.
force to be able to take removable batteries out, which means you'd be able to just pop the backpack off.
I hope they do, because I missed that.
And that's true too, Mark. Like even Samsung does that shit. They charge you you buy a $1,500 phone or an $800 phone, and they can't even give you a charging brick with the damn thing. And their whole excuse was we're trying to be more.
I would agree with their argument. There are so many USB-C devices and chargers out there. They're 100% correct. There'll literally be more crap end up in the trash
Well, that's
piles and
Yeah, but the thing is though, is when they turn around and then sell you that same charging brick for another $50. That's
But
what I
on a
have
s-
an
but you
issue
can
with.
go to Walmart and buy one
But
for
on a
$20. that
on
does
a
the same
similar
thing, so-
token, look at how many old USB cords there are from other devices.
Sure.
Combine all
to me,
that.
to me, it was a money grab, is what it was. It was a way to get another $50 out of customers and still charge you the same amount. For the phone.
You have to realize that brick wasn't costing them that much, so they're not making it's dollars. It's a few
Well, yeah,
dollars.
it might cost them a few
It's literally a few dollars.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if you go to a Verizon store and you buy a S23 Ultra and then you have to, and then they'd say, oh, your 45 watt charging brick that is for your fast charging doesn't come with it. because everybody wants their fast charging. Guess what? Verizon turns around and charges you another 40, 50 bucks for that charging brick.
You know, I went to
That's
I
my
went to
point of it.
Walmart and I bought a 65-watt charger for like $25. So I don't blame them for not doing it. The beauty of USB-C is that there's lots of options. It's like VCRs. There's lots of models, lots of companies, including lower end, cheaper versions who aren't overcharging you. And that charger's the
that's
same one that
just-
I charge my Avada batteries with because it's 65 watt. Charges them great. It was $25. Went to 65 watt. in.
So you still love the
like I
Avada?
said,
I love my Avada.
So do we think there'll be another coming?
We know they are.
why wouldn't it be? It was a big
Called
seller.
It's called Avanox.
Oh,
That was on
We're
that
talking
was
about
on
this
the
yesterday.
that was on yeah, we talked about it yesterday. It was on Drone XL about a week and a half ago.
Yeah, but like I said, why wouldn't they? It was a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the first DJI FPV drone was a pretty good hit, but the Avada was even better. I mean, more people got excited. More people purchased that
It
one.
was
than they did the first
crashable.
one.
The biggest difference
Right.
was it was crashable. The first one didn't
Because-
was fragile, and as soon as that got out, that kind of
because I saw a DJI FPV for the whole kit for 850.
yeah.
Almost brand new.
Yeah, they had the with the goggles too for $8.99, I think, on sale, brand new, with the new goggles
Mark,
Yeah, there was a
and the
Jonathan,
and the
I'll-
RC and the RC, not the motion
the
control.
Ultra S22 brick should be 45 watt because the
Mark-
standard S22 is 25. S22 Ultra is 45 watt.
Mark
You
White,
can
be
also get the
careful with T-Mo.
65 watt, and you can also get 100 watt, but you need the cable that is capable of doing it as well.
Yeah, see, I got the Anchor
It's not
25
rated.
watt charging brick, and then I also have the Anchor cords that are made
Yeah.
for it. So,
If it's not rated for 100 watt, it won't charge
But
at
I-
that speed.
but I have an 18 watt, a 20 watt, and a 25 watt charger. If I plug in the 18 or 20, it just says fast charging. When I plug in my 25 watt, which is the highest you can go on the standard S22, it will come up as super fast charging on the screen.
The only thing I worry about with super fast charging is
Dude, I'd be worried
eventually
about
won't it
buying
fry
a-
the battery?
If it's PD, it
Mhm.
will only push what the device will take.
Right. So I can plug a 100
Must be
watt
big
charger into my
H3.
phone, but my phone's only going to allow 25 watts up to 25. The phones are very good at regulating.
Okay, I
power
was a
inputs.
little off. It wasn't 25
Yeah,
bucks. It was
they do,
35.
yeah.
It was probably like 35 bucks, but it's this one right here. A 65 watt USB-C from ONN. Walmart. You don't need the cable because the cable comes with it.
There we go. Now we see it.
Yeah, it's this thing right here. 36 bucks. So what are you complaining about? They don't ship the charger. How many of
that's
these do
true
you need? How
too,
many of
Stevie.
these do you how many of these do you need around your house? I can understand why they
that's-
quit shipping the damn things. I would too.
I understand that, Stevie.
I don't need 20 of them around my house.
Hmm.
They make 100 watt.
I-
charger, too.
I got one cable and one cigarette plug from Anchor.
I agree with Stevie on that. Yeah, DJI had the least success with the FP lineup, and that's only because they were comparing it to the regular camera drone sales. But
So
you
here
can't
you
do.
go.
You got to put that in its own category.
So here's their 100 watt. Here's their 100 watt USB-C, the little one. 37 bucks. You got to buy the cable with this one.
Yeah.
Is that a home charger?
Yeah, ONN.
That's Walmart's brand.
Yeah. So why bitch about that they're not shipping them? How many of these do you need laying around your house?
And you know what? I wouldn't buy that only because that's a third party seller and they're just drop shipping it from Walmart. You could probably go to Walmart and get it for like $20.
Yeah, that's where I bought
Or
it.
25.
I went to
Yeah.
Walmart. I went to Walmart and picked it up off the shelf. That's what I'm saying.
Because it doesn't have the 2-day shipping, which means it's a third party seller.
Yeah.
They're
But yeah,
just drop shipping from Walmart.
Just go to freaking Walmart. You get 100 watt for 37 bucks. So who cares that they're not?
I
putting them in
won't
the
buy
box?
products that are drop shipped. If I know they're drop shipped, I'll just go to the store and get them. Because you usually save them. Like right on that charger right there, you'd probably save 10, 15 bucks by going to Walmart
Yeah,
yourself and getting it. And you get it same day.
but you get my point, right? Around why did all those guys stop? Because they're freaking cheap. You can have gazillions of them. Do you really? How many freaking chargers? How many wall outlets do you have? Do you need a charger in every wall outlet? Not really.
How am I not surprised, Capture Life?
Mm.
Well, yeah, you don't want to mess with the battery because then you're paying another at least $50.
I don't know if any of you can see this or not, but coming around here is a retired transport vessel for passengers, like going out to Drummond Island and places like that. It's being towed down to the East Coast to be dismantled and destroyed.
What? Who doesn't want it?
Well, it's probably the engines aren't any good anymore. It was built in 1935 or 36.
Why not
Refurb it? Yeah. That's a lot of
bring
people
it
want to know.
bring it somewhere, put it in the mud somewhere?
They're too much into out with the old and in with the new.
Atlantic Adventures excited, you're back.
Hey, Atlantic Ventures, Bill, how you doing?
Hi.
Capture Life Connection. Jonathan Jackson.
And I think the S24 Ultra may go to the 65 watt charge. Although I'd suggest charge it with the 45 watt anyways. Save the battery life.
Yeah, it's always a sad day to see an old ship like that.
Well, I'm gonna head out. I've got to go up to the shops.
Oh, you got to help your brother?
Well, I've got to go up to the shops first. I've got to go and
Oh.
buy something at the shops first.
Oh, in other words, you're going to go shopping.
Yeah, I'm going up to the shops.
Usually when somebody says here they're going to the shops, they're going to either a repair shop or an engine shop or
Yeah, I'm going to the supermarket and a few other places, otherwise known as the shops.
Yep.
Okay, then. Well, I'll see you
Ow.
later.
See you later, Dominic.
Bye
Hey,
bye.
Dominic, take care.
Oh well.
Yeah, I was gonna say Geronimo says, how? Or wait, don't forget Mork. Nanu, Nanu.
Nanu.
Nanu, Nanu. Hey, gotta include ET.
Yeah.
We're being racist if we don't. Man, the weather's been nice around here the last couple of days. After it rained for a week and a half. We had over 15 inches of rain in that week. So that's the boat they're towing off to go tear apart.
Yep, you're gonna get rid of it. Yep. Being towed by the ECOSSE. And it's got another, the Manitou is behind it, is so, because when it swings in the river, they've got to
Yeah.
control it.
Yep.
As
You need
can
one. You need one for the gas and one for the brake.
They've stripped a lot of stuff off of the radar and all that stuff. And you'll get a chance to see a lot more of it when it comes by. Noricel is what it is.
Lived a nice long life.
Yep. And see, those are all probably either staterooms or passenger, you know.
Can't imagine how much fuel that thing would burn.
Well, that would have been coal fired
Hmm.
back in the day, I would imagine.
Probably
And then it was probably converted after that to
diesel.
oil diesel. Yep. I would think somebody'd want the lifeboats.
Well, the salvage yard to take care of
Oh,
selling
yeah.
that stuff off.
Yep, a lot of it. The rear truck, the rear tug is making sure that it's not swinging. And that crystallization you see right there, that's because of the rain outside. Because they've got to go down here like this, swing around up there, and then back down the river there.
Gotcha.
Always sad.
Eventually, everything gets retired.
Yep. Definitely.
It's raining. It can't fly.
Yeah. I asked him the same thing earlier, Edward. I didn't realize it was raining down. Now you can tell because the camera's all.
Yep.
Earlier you couldn't tell
All
just by
fuzzed
looking
up,
at the
yep.
camera. Oh my God, Dan.
What?
So Justin, are you going live tonight?
No.
Oh, you don't want to take on Ken Heron?
I'm worried about him.
Well, just for the record, you're not as funny as him. So
Well, Ed, it's raining.
I don't think he's funny at all. I think to me, he comes
It's
off
not
as
just a
trying
little
to be
sprinkle,
funny.
it's raining pretty hard.
he's a DJ. He's done it most of his life.
To me, it doesn't come off as genuine. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, understood. Hey, at least he's not Howard Stern.
Oh God.
There's a reason why there's a term called shock jock. So Dan, you probably would stream over anybody just because, well, it's you.
Well, he will.
And Dan doesn't give a shit. So God love him.
And when are you going live next time, Dan? Well, he doesn't really have a schedule. It's kind of impromptu live.
He wings it, huh?
Mm. I don't know, Dan. Maybe you should set up a weekly show to do that. Ask what was it? Ask your questions thing, because it seemed like you were getting a lot of people coming in asking you opinions on motorcycles and stuff. Might be a good little way to go on it. Let people know you're going to be around at a certain time of the week. Dan was getting a lot of people in there who were asking a motorcycle question while we were in there.
Well, Dan's the Mr. Fix-It for motorcycles or anything to ride, right?
Pretty much. Like I said, he did really good. He did really good as far. That's what he like titled the stream was asked. I don't remember exactly what it was, but something about ask me questions about your motorcycle or something. And he was getting a lot of people coming in there asking him stuff.
Motorcycles, motor scooters, anything with a motor, right?
Yeah, you'll get people in there asking about cars and stuff too.
Anyways, I think I'm going to jump off, Paul.
Okay, Rod.
It's probably getting about that time anyways.
Okay, yeah, we're about ready to close her down here pretty soon. But I'm
All right.
waiting for Laura and Justin to say goodbye.
Oh, do I have to?
No, we don't have to.
I'm enjoying my colour in here.
How late is
Or
it?
even
It's
Or even just like- even if you just had one scheduled like once a month where we knew you were going to go live. Yeah, I'm about to jump off here. I'm gonna finish eating my dinner.
Okay.
So.
All right, Laura,
Go to bed, I've
Just-
got to be up early.
being there, everybody in the chat, thanks for stopping by. We'll see all of you again tomorrow.
All
Take
right, we'll see you
care.
later.
Have a
Justin,
great
check
night.
messages.
Yep. Justin, check your messages. Okay. Bye, Laura.